Fuck! My brain's not... My brain's not on right now. Oh. Okay, here we go. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. From what we heard, the rules are simple. 9 coffins. If Guinness picked, we lose. If Midori is hit, we win. But... is it really that simple? Above all, it's strange that Midori, who should be in a coffin, isn't saying anything. But... it doesn't change what we have to do. We'll discuss it together and find an answer. Discussion time. By the way, you can rotate the coffins during your discussions if you want. Make good use of it. Ugh! Save. Does this machine really just rotate it? Can we look at it in more detail? We gotta think about how we can differentiate the coffins. Well, let's go with this first. Actually... okay, let's take a look at the machine. Alright then, I'll touch around and see if there's anything else we can control. This part of the platform. It shows the number of each coffin. So what are these round lamps beneath the numbers? Hey, whoa, don't go casually pressing that. Will you tell me about it? Of course, see these lamps here? Are a hint function. Hint? Yep, this is a game where you and Midori take turns selecting coffins, but... before each selection, you can get 1 hint. Once before each selection. Can my opponent use it too, or can I pass on using it? Can Midori use that too? Yes, ma'am, and I'm sure he will. And what exactly are these hints? Too bad, explanation ends here. Just see what happens and think about it. What? You're good at puzzles, ain't ya? Ugh. If we can only use it once, I can't choose aimlessly. I want to narrow things down to an extent first. I think we need to discuss after all. Alright, let's observe. So he says, but... they all look pretty much the same. The only one we can identify is Anzu's coffin. That means there's only a 1 in 8 chance that we hit Midori. There's also the possibility we hit Gin. Meow? That's a problem, Wolf. I can't die like this. Right, but what difference in appearance is there? Is there not something? Some way to see things that the eye cannot? Let me think about it. The lamp? What? The lantern. The light of the lantern can reveal things that you can't normally see. But I thought it was out of battery. We'll use the one I picked up. I like how people just don't give a fuck Ranmaru died. Like, I know this is kind of like... I know I keep mentioning this, and like this is like super off topic, but like... it's probably really because he could have been saved there, but I don't know. We'll use the one I picked up. Receive the lantern from Kyutaro. Thinking it's the same as your lantern, Sarah. Thank you very much. Now let's try this. I see. The coffins are glowing. What? What's going on outside? I'm not sure of the details either, but there's something special to these coffins. These are the ones that were in the room then. Including this one. So these two must be Gin and Midori. You might just be able to tell them apart. 4 and 5. Mystery of the glowing coffins. The coffins must be made with a special material that glows in the lantern's light. Hey, what's it look like? How many glowing coffins are there? Tell me. We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were off on our own too. Never would have guessed the same lantern would be on floor 5 too. When we used it in the cemetery, all 7 coffins started glowing. All 7 coffins. This is an important statement. But this one should be glowing then, right? But it's not. Just for example, I believe some ores like ruby and diamond glow in ultraviolet light. Maybe these coffins are made of diamond too. Well, do you know? Yeah, the number of glowing coffins is... 7. 7, I see. The same number that we were in the cemetery. No, actually, it might not even be 7. What, really? Then how many are there? Let's see. 1, 2... Oh. Oh, 6. Wait, am I stupid? 5. Oh, it's actually 5. Really? I see. So, if there are 5 glowing coffins, then, like, what? This has to be a lead, let me think about it. Then that means those are the ones that are definitely safe, right? All 7 glowed. Yeah. Then why are only 5 glowing now? By the way, there exist no other coffins in these. So the 7 glowing coffins were reduced to 5 glowing coffins because there are coffins that lost their glow. Alright, why don't we think about why that is? The coffins lost glow. We can see plainly that Andu's number 2 coffin isn't glowing. I've lost my glow! Don't go adding pointless statements. Now I retract it. It will explode on top of Andu's coffin. Is that why? But there should be another coffin that lost its glow too, right? Is there any other possible cause? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything unusual that happened to the coffins? One of them had KG inside, right? Or KG, quote-unquote, that got burned up. So maybe it's heat that makes the glow go away, so it would be the 7th coffin. Sorry, the 4th coffin. Right? All I can think of is how their peculiar smell bothers me. Can't really think of anything. Maybe the coffins actually use power to glow. Surely they ran out of battery. It's gotta be the explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blast, say. Yeah. The impact of the explosion of the heat, there's a lot that could have been done. That could have done it, ain't there? Battery... Nothing unusual happened at all. Really? I'm not just asking about your coffin, maybe a nearby coffin. So stubborn. Are you hiding something? Huh? How do you figure that? If I had to say- Oh, is it because of her cocoa? I did pour some hot cocoa on her coffin! But it's just something like that is relevant. That's a new statement. Don't really conflict, though. I feel like staying in the coffin for too long will give my suit a stench. That means also ran out of battery would make sense of coffin suits. Definitely not that. Spilled hot cocoa. Wait, it's just... Wait. They don't conflict, but... You know. Hold on a sec, I want to hear about what you said. What? What's gotten into you? Hinako said the cocoa didn't matter. But both the explosion and the hot cocoa share the fact of being super hot. Huh? So what? He's not wrong about that a blast and a hot cocoa would both be high temperature. Or if the heat had an effect, that means... something melted. Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surface of the coffins that glows from the lantern. Come to think of it, that would connect to something else. Blackboard in the classroom. Could something like that be- Wait, what? I didn't realize what he was asking. That's what I want to know, Sarah. Come to think of it, because there's something else. Computers in the office. Sorry, I don't know. I can set from the classroom. The black paint. It glowed similarly when I used the lantern. And a spray of steam got rid of it. Whoa, so it was using the same paint. It's not unlikely. If the paint comes off at high temperatures, then I can understand why Ranmaru's coffin would have lost its glow. And it's possible that a certain other coffin lost its glow as well. Another coffin that stopped glowing. A coffin that might have stopped glowing similar to Ranmaru's, that would be Keiji's. The coffin Keiji was in. The coffin uses a cremation system meant to grill Keiji alive. Indeed, with enough heat that just touching the lid would burn you. So Mr. Policeman's coffin lost its glow too, meow. I bet the melted paint got under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open, meow. Yet how strange. Going with this, there's Anzu, Ranmaru, Keiji. 3 coffins would have stopped glowing. The numbers don't match up. Well, and also, don't you wonder who painted them and when? Good point, I want to clear that up. Understood, let's discuss it. Progress. Who painted the coffins when? First up, when I split off from Sarah, all 7 coffins in the cemetery were glowing. Then someone painted the coffins before we parted with Cube Taro Hamburger. I imagine it had to have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us. I don't remember seeing anyone acting questionably in the cemetery. Could there not be a culprit, meow? Hey, do you think there's a difference between Gin and Midori's coffins and the rest? Got it, the culprit is Maple. Hold up, we sure that old-timer Kyutaro is telling the truth? There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place. Let's save. Hold on. Wait, fuck. Go back. Start with Kyutaro. Oh shit. Kyutaro. For the record, there's 4 hot and glowing coffins now. You can tell if you light them up, but it's number 2, number 4, number 5, and number 7. Okay. It's inconceivable that no one saw such a suspicious act, thus, it was much, much earlier. At the very beginning, before the death game even began. Before it began. Don't gawk at me, what I mean is, they were repainted for the death game. Surely Midori repainted some old coffins that have been sitting around for some time. He reused them. The culprit doesn't exist. In other words, a ghost, meow. The ghost of a person in the coffin played a trick, Wolf. Response seriously. Again, it's not realistic to bring ghosts into this. I know, meow. Oh, I didn't think- I thought you were gonna play along! I mean, it's a brand new coffin, so of course there wouldn't be a ghost, meow. Brand new. Huh? Big Sis Sarah, you don't remember, Wolf? Seaweed Head said, I can't wait. It's my first time using this fancy new coffin, meow. Come to think of it. So they contradict now. You've done it, Ginabushi. Well remembered. Naturally, meow. No wonder there were no suspicious persons. A new coffin would have been painted to begin with. So it was coated in paint back when it was made. Like the chocolate and chocolate-covered almonds. Then even the coffins outside the cemetery. Yes, Meister said so. That Gin and Midori's coffins are both new. So Gin and Midori's coffins both glow. Both their coffins glow. Exactly, meow. Then the numbers would add up. It's not 2 out of 7 coffins that no longer glow. It's 4 out of 9. My brain. Anzu's, Ranmaru's, Keiji's, and one more coffin ceased to glow. There's just one we can't identify. But I suspect the last one would be among the cemetery coffins. It would be odd if it wasn't. This is some amazing information, isn't it? Because it means that Midori is in one of the glowing coffins. Oh, then if we pick a glowing coffin... Wait up. The same goes for Gin, too. Oh yeah, then that's no good. Unless we get a way to distinguish Gin and Midori, it's still a game of chance. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 odds that we hit Midori. If we just miss, that's one thing. But if we hit Gin, Gin dies. Sarah, don't you think it's about time we try that hint function? We've narrowed it down to 5. If we use the hint, we might narrow it down to more. You're right. I'll explain how to use it. Put the coffin you want to use a hint on right in front, then touch the platform. Okay. Going coffins to use a hint on. Using the hint. Let's see. This one? I don't know. Let's save. You know what? Number 1, because I'm number 1. No. Don't do that. No. It lit up red. Oh. Wait, is that it? What's that tell us? Calm yourself, Cube Taro Hamburger. This is what we will now consider. Yes, you're right. Listen, we can't use another hint. If we don't hit Midori, it'll come around to his turn. We have to prevent that. Gin's life is on the line. It's okay, even a single lamp gives us information. For instance, the color. The lamp's color. Its color. Think back to our searching on this floor. We saw numerous devices with a relation to color. That's true. Then we'll have to discuss what we can determine from the color. Come to think of it, the coffin system thingy did have like yellow, blue, red, right? But I don't remember what they meant because I just don't fucking remember. I didn't take notes. I'm stupid. Right. If we all join forces, I'm sure we can solve this mystery. Let's uncover the secret of the color. Red lamp's meaning. The lamp indicates the contents. Red for blood. In other words, there's a human within it. Color, huh? Weren't there those 3 buttons on Maple's back? Red, blue, and yellow? Come to think of it, I feel like I read a message involving the colors red, blue, and yellow. Hey, could it be a gender or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan use red for girls and blue for boys, yeah. I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a colored glow from my fingerprint scan. Kinda feel like it's gonna be hard to theorize just from the color of the lamp wolf. I think Kana probably has the right idea. I think it was. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I'm sure I wouldn't. I don't remember either, girl! I thought you would remember! True, I feel that may be somewhat forced. Whether or not blood flows through them is a major difference for identifying a doll. Those buttons made a link between emotions and colors, didn't they? Red is anger, blue is sadness, yellow is joy. Suppose that has anything to do with the answer. Emotions and colors. Hey, could it be a gender or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan or whatever. That's why I got laughed at for having a red backpack as a kid, pissing me off. So anyway, the person in coffin number 1's a girl, not mistaken it. I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a colored glow for my fingerprint scan. Or that color was... sorry. Fuck! We all forgot! We all suck! There was a thing I picked up. Hold on, which one was it? This one. Game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Don't know what the fuck that shit means. But it's there. It was the coffin control system and the yellow and whatever. I think the colors denoted what was inside. Like if it was like alive or not alive or something like that. I don't remember that shit. Maybe I can use it though. Let's see. This one on you? Apparently not. I don't even remember where I got this. Maybe it was there. Maybe it was yours. There we go. Is this what you saw, Kana? What's that? We found this note while exploring, which matches something that was displayed in the coffin control system. Ah, that's right. There. Red doll, yellow vacant, blue human. I remember now. The colors were all explained there too. Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant. Oh, and since it was on the coffin control screen, the colors would give information about the contents of the coffins, wouldn't they? So the red color of this lamp. Red doll. That means one of the dummies is in there. Good hint. For we've learned that all but Genabushi will be red. If we choose red coffins, we shall avoid hitting Genabushi. Is that really it? Sarah, remember the coffin control screen again. Specifically the message in the top right. Data log. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Ain't that a record from when the contents of the coffins were checked? We didn't do anything like that, Meow. Does it automatically make a record, maybe? If so, when is this record from? Must be when the game started. I'm guessing the note was a printout of this log. And since the game says game start blue 1, red 6, yellow 0, that would place it at the very beginning before Midori and the dummies came out, so Midori really is human. But wait, that would mean those 7 had one human mixed in, Meow. A human among the dummies. There's what? So who is that sneaky bastard? No way, right? Or maybe it's you, since your fingerprint worked. I don't know. Well, look, let's calm down for a second. You think we can calm down about this? Because that means there's a person who's been lying and pretending to be one of the dummies. Plus, like, why do something like that? What should I do? I don't know what this fact means, but I won't be able to fully trust the dummies at this rate. In that case, understood. Let's first make it clear who the human is. Who's the human? The dummies and Midori. That combined group of 7 would appear to contain one human. Oh wait, it can't be Mai, because in that one ending where she died, right? She was stabbed. And then, like, even Midori himself was like, you can't do that. She's just gonna end up like Kurumada and you can just charge her, so it must be Midori. I got no damn clue. Is it Ranmaru or what? Cotton candy replaced his hand, Meow. I can't imagine he was human, Woof. Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. Yeah, since Midori did the same thing. But getting a hole that big in your stomach, Kurumada's gotta be a doll, huh? The deceased dummies were given doll bodies, weren't they? Hey, do you think there's cases where someone doesn't even realize they're human? We all saw our deaths in the victim videos. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in. Midori's hand came off too, but that could have been a prop to make it look like he was a doll. A prop, So are you thinking that Midori is the human Hinako? I can't say that for sure yet, but just remember this. Midori is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. There's no such thing as impossible. I actually agree with her. I think it is Midori. Because, you know, he seemed pretty human, right? Can't think of any reasons besides that, but we saw him die. If he were a human, there'd be way too big of a tummy ache. He'd die. That's true. That's true, we can be pretty sure he's a doll. Then who in the world could it be? It's possible they wouldn't be aware, right? And I'm no exception. Maybe I could be a human. You saw them too, didn't you? Everyone pictured those definitely died. Unfortunate as that is. And being able to use cool moves like spraying steam, it's unfair, Wolf. Is that cool? Yeah, wouldn't you want that, big sis Sarah? Steam from your hands. Sounds like it'd get hot. Anyway, I can't imagine anyone but a doll being able to equip upgrade parts, Wolf. The Nummies and Midori, that combined group of 7 would appear to contain 1 human. The coffin control system has it all color-coded. Blue, human, red, doll, yellow, vacant. And blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. If those were the contents when the game began, no doubt 1 human is among them. Because these dummies were given doll bodies, weren't they? It's unfortunate that they had it proven to them like this. Kana. Yeah? What about this and this? Shit. That's not it! I don't know! I don't know how to, like, make them steer the conversation towards, like, oh, it's probably Midori or something. I don't know what to fucking, game mechanics. Oh, okay. There we go. I had to give his ID card to Hinako. I don't know what the logic behind that is, but look at my mind. Hinako, I'm not so sure about that. About what? If Midori can freely use all the machines in the facility, why would he need to make an ID card? Well, I mean, maybe he didn't necessarily need it. He probably went and prepared once that we could beat his challenges, right? No doubt he could use a face scanner or something instead of needing that thing. We never saw no devices like that. All we saw was the ID card scanner and the fingerprint scanner. That's right. Even if Midori's with the organization, there were machines he couldn't mess with without a registered card. A registered card? Then why were Mai's fingerprints registered? Wait a second. Are you suspecting me over that? That's wrong. Mai ain't with the organization. Stop letting your emotions do the talking, you wrestling old-timer. Don't call Muzzle Gorilla names, meow. Everybody calm down. We can't be looking for villains. What do you expect? If they're suspicious, they've got a high chance of being the human. I wish I didn't have to be casting doubt on my allies either. Kurumada. Alright, fine. Then I want you to prove it yourselves. That I'm your ally. You died in one playthrough, therefore it can't be you. I always thought it was strange how Mai was the only one to pass the fingerprint scan. Even I don't know why my fingerprints were registered, I swear it's true. And also, Mai's final moments were clearly recorded in her victim video. It's all fake, her attitude's an act too. Maybe her role was to move the death game forward. Mai had the belief she was a doll, which is why she stabbed Kyutaro. The fingerprint thing's a whim of Midori's. No point thinking about it. Oh my god. I always thought it was strange how Mai was the only one who passed fingerprint scan, but I don't think it's good to decide she's with the organization because of that. It's all fake, her attitude's an act too. Maybe her role has to blah blah blah. That's who Mai really is, happily ever after not. Hinako. I know, what I'm saying is absurd. So show me some proof to deny it. The fingerprint thing's a whim of Midori's, no point thinking about it. Midori must have just registered Mai's fingerprints as a sick joke. Honestly, I just thought it was a lucky break. If I were hiding something, I'm sure I would have a better excuse than this. It sounds like Mai's being truthful, but... Do you have any ideas why? Like you put on a finger part, or... I really don't. I haven't attached any shady parts. I've just been regular old me the whole time. Mai. She was just afraid of what Midori said. So she's not a villain or anything, right? I couldn't imagine it was a fake video. If you saw it too, then don't you remember? Mai was holding 2 guns pointed at her head, her face pale, her gloved hands trembling. It was just too cruel. Can I have a second? Okay, the gloves, right? That means she had someone else's hands, right? Is that where we're going with this? Are we sure Mai never attached any upgrade parts? I didn't. I mean, that's scary. Then it's strange. The dummies have to look the same as their original human selves, right? But comparing with the victim video, the Mai here now has no gloves. Huh? It's true, in the video we saw. That's true. I thought the artist just overlooked that for whatever reason and they just never mentioned it, but I guess that did mean something. Now that you mention it, why was I gloveless from the start? They're my favorites. Did they just forget to give me them? They're surely not ones to take half measures. Huh? I suppose that must mean her gloves were taken off to attach a part, perhaps. What? Someone went and attached something before I woke up? But you could just put her gloves back on after attaching it, right? True, that's strange. Maybe they didn't fit. Why were only Mai's gloves not put back on her, I wonder? They didn't fit. The gloves not fit. You mean the gloves shrank? No. The opposite. Opposite? You're saying it's because her hands got bigger. Exactly. The hands that got attached to Mai were bigger than her original hands. I've come to an absurd conclusion, but it'd be consistent with a fingerprint scan, like the creation of Midori's ID card. This floor has been designed to suit the floor master Midori, so then it's natural that the fingerprint scanner would also be configured for Midori. Eh? And Mai's hand, which she used for the fingerprint scan, was bigger than her original hand, as if it were a man's hand. Then, you're trying to say my hands were Midori's hands, or are Midori's hands. She has seaweed head's parts, meow. Not necessarily any old parts. We've discovered that blue means human, red means doll. Do you remember when she did the fingerprint scan? It glowed blue. Stop it. That means these hands attached to me. They're Midori's human hands. How the fuck do they do that? Magic. Magic and science, I guess. I feel sorry for Mai, but it's possible that wasn't a fingerprint scanner. It might have been a blood tester that pricked the finger. You're saying there's blood in there? The Midori's cut off his own hands to attach them to Mai. And instead he equipped a rocket punch. That's right, he did do that. That would give us an explanation where Midori is human and Mai is a doll. That's insane. Horrible. Disgusting, so disgusting. I'll kill that madman. I swear I will. Okay, he's going crazy. You were listening this whole time. It was so funny, I couldn't hold it anymore. There's nothing funny about this. I swear I'm going to kill you. Yes, that's what the game is about. Well, why won't you pick your first coffin already? I'm about to die of boredom. Yes, that's right. If we reach a conclusion, we must choose. Right. What we learned in that discussion was Midori is human. Midori is an unbelievable man, able to cut off his own hands. He's a human with blood flowing through him. And all 6 of the dummies are dolls. Which means Midori is in one of the 5 glowing coffins. We used the hint on coffin number 1. We were told red doll. But Midori is a human, so number 1 won't be it. Which means... Huh? So in the end, it's 1 in 4. After all this discussion, if Gen and Midori are both human, then there's no way to tell them apart! Ugh. No way! Why has it come to this? We just need to calm down. Our options are... Pick the number 1 coffin knowing it'll be a miss, or aim for Midori with 1 in 4 odds with the possibility of hitting Gen. This could be one of the dummies, right? Say what? There's nothing left to reason with. We have to think and choose. This choice could end up killing Gen. Fuck! I also can't choose wrong! Ah! But this could be one of the dummies, right? We could still end up killing one of them. Ooh, dude. Ooh. It's not that one. Let's see. This one. We have to hit Midori to win. We can't take detours. Maybe 1 in 4, but I'll go for it. I selected the coffin. Oh, well, is it the right one? Eh? What the floor? Whoa, what the hell? Hey, you gotta be. What was Kurumada's one? What in the heck? A drill pierced right through? Too bad, you hit Kurumada. Say what? What's going on? Please respond, Kurumada. This isn't true, right? In just an instant. You tried so hard to survive this long and you had... I chose wrong because I'm a dumbass! I wish I could have seen it from the outside. You gotta be kidding, Midori. We don't want to hear... we didn't hear it would be like this. Yeah, seriously, this is the first we heard that we'd be in danger. This isn't what we heard. I want no part in this game, let us free. Ahem? Is there some kind of problem? What? The drill just pierced the contents, you know. The exterior is hardly changed, so we shouldn't add any noise to your deductions. Victories aside once me or Gin get hit. I haven't lied about anything. You... Getting mucked up by a big drill like that leaves no trace of him. We can't bring him back like that. Relax. It'll be over soon when I choose Gin next. Midori selection. Let's see. Well, what number should I choose? Miss Sarah, let's discuss it together. Why? Once I get him in 1, it'll already be over. Quit joking around already. Huh? Are you mad? Blaming it on me won't change that you killed Kurumada, Miss Sarah. Now then, back to Gen's location. It's as much a game of luck for me as well. My favorite number is 0, but that isn't here, so where shall I use a hint? You've got pretty eyes. They're looking at something filthy, though. What a unique response. He's right. That was really witty. Alrighty, I'll go with number 3. That's my lucky number of the day. I was gonna go with 3. But I was like, I want to pick the one that's alone, and that was the wrong one. Miss Sarah, could you press the lamp with number 3 for me? Fuck. What if it is 3? Maybe 3 is him. I don't know. Summon my resolve. Press the lamp. If it is again, then maybe we saved him. Because like, if I picked 3 and it was him, then that's big fuck. He lit up blue. Doesn't blue mean human? Then it would be Gin or Midori. Hold on a sec, meow. Blue showed up already, woof. What are you so surprised about? Going by your reasoning, there are only 3 choices, right? Of course it's likely for it to come up. In fact, shouldn't you be happy your reasoning was correct? I guess, but... Were you not prepared? To lose Gin this quickly? Don't tell me you're gonna pick it. Big Sis Sarah. It's okay, Gin. Midori, there's no way you can choose that. If you do, there's a 50% chance you'll die. You must be scared of death. Still making that claim? Stop believing these convenient assumptions and look at reality. I even cut off my own hands for the heck of it. Then, go ahead and pick it, the number 3 coffin. Okie dokie. Meister, hit the coffin number 3. What? Roger that. Big Sis Sarah. Stop it, that's absurdity. You're going to decide your fate like this. You lose, Sarah. Unless it is him, and it's not Gin. Big Sis Sarah. Now then, will we finish this so soon? Truly, this is fate being decided. Eh? What's the shaking? You're kidding, right? No way. Why me? This kid... She was human? Hinako? So close, you hit Hinako. Hinako? No. Shorty. Hey, why was it Hinako? Blue should be Gin or Midori, right? What's happening? Was our reasoning mistaken? We made some major mistake. Everyone calm down. Let's calmly have another discussion. I can't. The situation's changed completely. If we get picked, we're gonna be killed without a trace of us left. Please calm down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. According to the hint, Hinako is human. Our reasoning was all wrong. Should we reconsider it from all step 1? Okay, so I was thinking that, like, maybe the lights aren't, like, glowing based on who's in it right now, but based on who was in it in the beginning. Which is really fucked up and makes things so confusing, so I'm kind of hoping it doesn't go in that direction. It's absolutely not right that Midori could pick that coffin so easily. The lamps came up red and blue, thus the info in the coffin control system must be true. What's the deal? There was a victim video for Hinako too. Am I going to be killed like that, meow? Uh-oh. The drill doesn't have any blood on it, but then if we could judge based on that, that would remove the need for a hint. It might be designed so we can't put it together using blood, yeah. I guess all we can do is think about Hinako's past actions. Did Hinako do anything like switch parts that only a doll could do? She couldn't, and she could actually drink too, but all of them could drink. She actually seemed the most human out of all of them. It was playing in the control room, yeah? It showed it clear as day, legs dangling in midair, probably hung from something. She was dying. So then, how's Hinako human? It all makes sense, only the outcome was wrong. Why? I'm gonna get torn up by a drill wolf. Calm down again, we absolutely won't let that happen. I can't help remembering, meow. Those scary videos we saw before. Muscle punk getting squished by the walls. The blood from Cotton Candy's stomach. Clown lady getting cut up. Suit and specs and the axe. Everyone has pained faces, meow. Gin. I know, meow. I shouldn't be saying that. Even the cushion was crying. But I'm scared, meow. Sorry, Big Sis Sarah. We will save you. Hold on, Gin. It's absolutely not right that Midori could pick blah blah blah. He's cheating. He must have it rigged somehow. Cheating hell, though. We're all just going to get killed. This isn't even a game at all. My. Our reasoning was all wrong. Should we reconsider it all from step 1? Won't you rethink things, Miss Sarah? He's too rattled for us to think calmly. Okay. Can we maybe do this? Paint faces, eh? Only figures. Hinako was a middle schooler. Oh, but we didn't see her face in the victim video. It was just her legs. Even as she endured, she must have been crying. Hmm? Hey, hold up. I saw the video, so why don't I remember Hinako's expression? It actually makes sense you can't remember. Because Hinako's video was the only one that didn't show the victim's face. Oh yeah, that's right. Is that not rather suspect? Not only are we unsure if she really died, with her face not being pictured, we cannot determine if that was really Hinako. Well, still, she got called Hinako during the exchange in the video, right? True enough, but something doesn't feel right. Listen, supposing the reasoning we have made thus far is not wrong, it would be Hinako herself that's strange. A good point. Looking back, there were lots of mysteries to Hinako's actions. Is there a hidden truth here? We might want to think about her a little more. Understood. Let's have a discussion about Hinako. That's if we trust our reasoning, of course. Alright, fine. We have no choice but to cast our suspicion upon Hinako. First, if Hinako was really human, does that mean she was just acting as if she died in that video? Wait, if her face wasn't pictured, does another conceivable possibility not emerge? That Hinako in the victim video and the Hinako with the dummies are entirely different people. Is there any other clue besides the victim videos? I suspect the real Hinako died as in the video. However, a mystery person took Hinako's place to blend in with the dummies. And surely they disguised their appearance to make sure they weren't found out, right? Simply wear a middle school blazer, gaudy socks, and dye your hair pink, and presto, it's Hinako. Is that plausible? Hey Sarah, you remember seeing anything other than those videos that involved the victims? Something I saw while searching. The locker? What did I see? The office? Feels like I saw something in the office. Now I don't think there was any... Okay, what was it? The gallery? Saw something in the gallery. On the wall there were paintings of those like now and who had become victims. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, there was one of those paintings I was wondering about. Oh yeah, which one was it? I can't remember the part. What? I know it's a pretty minor memory, but come on. What should I do? If I have something that can jog Kitara's memory, I might... Yep, okay. This? Oh, what's up? You gonna use that to help me remember? Yes, take a good look at this. Oh, I'm starting to remember. Let's look for a notable painting here. Was it this one? This one's a mystery. A painting of a girl in a middle school blazer and gaudy socks with plain black hair. Should I have yeah, to add this. Kitaro, please add that to your statement. She has black hair. You got it. Plain black hair. There we go. Ahem. Barbecue Taro. Does that not almost describe Hinako? Hey, calm down now. Similar as they might be, her most distinctive pink hair is different. Having the same clothes but different hair, that'd just be a different person. A different person? It appears it's gaining credibility. Now listen well, all of you. All those depicted in the gallery are victims who died in the course of the death game. No one questioned this when we came in here? With Hinako? So naturally that girl could be a victim as well. Yet no one has seen such a black-haired girl. Because surely she died in the first trial, never getting to meet anyone. And regarding Hinako's video, in this first trial footage, she's clearly referred to as Hinako. In other words, this black-haired girl is the real Hinako Mishuku, killed in the video. And the Hinako of the dummies was a separate human taking her place. That's unfortunate. No way, it can't be. Hinako was... Shorty was a human, Meow. Hey, but then is Midori not human? I have Midori's human hands, don't I? Well... Maybe the current one is a doll. And then they just got the real Midori's hand. I don't fucking know. But I can't imagine either theory is wrong. What is the truth about Midori? You seem troubled. I'll make one rebuttal of my own to your theory. What? The dummies were explained to you at the start. They were picked from those who had no connection with any other survivors. Meaning? Uh-huh, I picked the real Hinako. Supposing there were another one, even I'd stick to the rules. Which is to say the dummies would have included a black-haired Hinako. A black-haired Hinako and the dummies. Yep. Well, did anyone meet black-haired Hinako even just one time? No, we didn't. Oh dear, then it looks like your reasoning's gone wrong again, Miss Sarah. No way. Does no one have any ideas? I mean, does anyone remember talking to her even a little? Wait. Alice? I feel this sensation, as if there's a thorn stuck deep in my heart. Tell us, then. Well, do you recall when you first met me? When we met, you were in that locker, right? You were asking me questions, and I believe I said something like this. A speaker said something about a trial, and it was foolish. I committed myself to hiding. Hey, Sarah Chidoan, do you perhaps have something on you that comes to mind? This thing? Alice, you're talking about this, right? Indeed. That's a voice recorder with a recording for a pair first trial. Listen to it once more. Press the switch to the speaker. This is the first trial. 5 minutes, you guys game time, you lose your life. You're not alone, your fate is tied to someone you cannot see. However, if you're first connection, you are willing to betray them, you can leave safely. The location was the locker room. Surely it was a trial split between floor 4 and 5 where you kept in communication. Yet I just let it pass through my ears and thoughtlessly left the room. I'm sure the other person died. I won the trial by betraying them. I killed her, my partner, the real Hinako. No way. This is why the real Hinako did not become one of the dummies. A relationship was formed between us, one a perpetrator and victim. Stripey, I'm truly the worst. No, Wolf, it's not your fault now. It's the kidnapper's fault for making us do this video. Yin, this is terrible. We really are just thoroughly being played with like toys. But thanks to this, we've solved the mystery of Hinako. Without question, the dummy's Hinako was human. Then what are these hands attached to me? Guess I have to admit it. As a reward, I'll tell you. Like you worked out, I gave mine my living hands. But even so, that's not to say it's only my hands. What the fuck? That I gave away? His head spins! Stop that, that's creepy! Well, surprised? You clearly aren't human. I gave up my humanity. I split up and shared my body with a bunch of people, so I've hardly any human parts left. If my body's over 50% doll, surely you would consider me a doll, right? In this way, the body can also be a majority vote. Okay, he's crazy. He's that kind of crazy. Fine then. If Midori is considered a doll, it all makes sense. Gin is blue, Midori is red. This we can be sure of. Whoa, now we can tell them apart. Well, do your worst. If you think that alone will mean victory. Well, now you seem tired of discussion. Shall we have the challenging team use their hint? So this one could be Midori, but then that just makes her lives harder because the red ones could be any of the dolls. Do 9? So my resolve. Press the lamp. Lit up red. We're safe. Red means it is not Ginabushi. If this is Midori, we are victorious. The conditions are the same for coffin number 1, which came up red with our first hint. That's true. Truly, I would like to have a discussion where we decide which coffin to select. But in all honesty, we must simply select either this coffin or coffin number 1. Why is that? Let's see if he says anything more. Aren't there still more glowing coffins? And what if Gin isn't in them, It's best to pick coffins that definitively have dolls in them, am I wrong? Everyone. You really okay with that? What? What, Midori? Picking red means you might be picking one of the dummies, right? There'll be no trace of them left. You okay with that? There's a chance of anyone getting picked other than Anzu and Ranmaru as the non-glowing coffins. You'll surely pick an ally, Miss Sarah. Midori, what's with this confidence? Our reasoning should be right. We should be backing him into a corner. So then why isn't he scared? Why doesn't he fear death? He probably isn't even in any of these coffins if you think about it, right? Does Midori truly feel fear? Well, he was scared earlier. Is our logic really correct? Do it, Sarah. Choose it, a red coffin so you can win. Even if I'm chosen, I won't have any grudges or regrets. We can't let someone like him live. This demon who tramples on people's happiness, their lives. My. Do it for me, Sarah. Save Gin the human. That's right, this is the dummy's determination. He took off his glasses! Do it! Let our lives help those who still live. We'll win. We will win, absolutely. Big Sis Sarah. Now I just have to choose. And this time we'll hit him. We'll defeat Midori and win. Alright, pick one. Not you. This one. Trust my gut, defeat Midori. Select the coffin. Was it the right one? Probably not. I don't think any of these are the right one. Oh, I had a feeling it was him. No way. Miss Sarah, win for me. Gin, protect. Too bad, you hit Hayasaka. Can't be, Hayasaka. It wasn't me, but Hayasaka. Again. I missed again. See, you drilled through an ally. I can't handle this. They're all going to be killed, Gin and the dummies. Everyone be calm. This match hasn't been decided yet. Oh, but hasn't it? What's that? You're the ones who aren't calm. Here, let me summarize. How many glowing coffins are there in total? Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh yeah, fuck. I misunderstood. It's not a difficult question. How many he's still gonna ask me. There we go. 5. 5. Correct, there are 5 glowing coffins. And you've hit Kurumoto, Hinako, and Hayasaka. Furthermore, you've used a hint on the number 1 coffin, so... There's only 1 coffin left, isn't there? This is absurd. There's no strength left in my legs. Midori's explanation is correct. I was thinking only about if we hit him, not what would happen if we missed. He'll be able to select Gin with certainty next, meaning he'll definitely be killed. That choice we just made was our final choice. Have I lost? That's right. Come on, stand up, Miss Sarah. You still have a role, don't you? A role? To finish this out. Use a hint in my stead, and let me know where Gin is. I'll let you say your goodbyes too, yes? Goodbyes? Is this our last moment with Gin? That can't be. I see, so you feel too bad to show him your face. Alright, Meister, I'll just have you do it. Wait. I'll do it, so stop. Well then, chop chop. Will it be blue or will it be red? I'm so excited. My mind isn't working. You okay there, Missy? Midori specifically specified a glowing coffin, right? If you don't do it, I'll do it for you. Well, shit, I think I'm gonna go into a bad ending. I probably should have thought about it more. But anyway, let's see where this goes. If it is Midori said, press the lamp. It lit up blue. Well done, seems you found Gin. No way. Big Sis Sarah. Gin. Please stop. This is just meaningless. Stop it, Midori, you've had your fun, surely. You intend to harm a child such as him. I've hardly begun having fun. I wish I could play more. Big Sis Sarah. I'm sorry, Meow. Gin? Why are you apologizing, Gin? I'm sorry. Sorry, Gin. I couldn't protect... That's not true. Because you were there, Big Sis Sarah. I wasn't scared, even now I'm not. No. I can't do this, this is... Take care of everyone, Meow. And find Mr. Policeman, Wolf. Well, I fucked up. KG. What? What's happening? Midori. What, still pleading for life? You haven't granted it. The consent form wish, I still haven't... Huh? You're obligated to listen to my wish. What are you saying? Invalidating the results of the death game is off limits, Miss Sarah. We haven't come to any result yet. Because this lamp is just a hint. You're truly ridiculous. I'm making a demand. Just this once, change your selection, Midori. This isn't like you. It's much too lame, mere hair splitting. I'm the floor master, the rules are all up to. That's some interesting hair splitting. Meister? She's got a point, Midori. It's not altering the outcome, just changing the process a tad. And didn't you say you wanted to play more? Don't be absurd. This isn't for you to decide. Let me out. I'll manage the controls. We're still in the game. That'd be a rule violation. Meister. What's with this person? Why is he judging in our favor? He says it's changing the process, but if Midori accepts my wish here, then we'll definitely be able to hit him next turn, won't we? So doesn't it amount to changing the outcome? It ain't gonna end. Midori, hurry up and pick a coffin to target. Number 2. What? Number 2? Number 2 is... Oh. Okay. He was being spiteful. Just hurry up and pick number 2. No, hold on. Spare me, please. I don't want to die. Just shut up. Number 2 and that's final. Do it already, Meister. Your wish is my command. Stop. Anzu. He's stuck at the coffin. Now then, who's gonna be in this coffin? No. Help me. Oh, she gonna die? Damn it. You must be joking. Anzu. Because of me. Too bad, you hit Anzu. Sheesh. How does it feel, Miss Sarah? Because of your wish, this time Anzu's an unrecognizable mess. I'm sorry, Anzu. Sorry. Am I looking for forgiveness? I've just drawn a clear line. I sacrificed one of the dummies to save Gin. Oh, true. You did do that. I discarded a doll so a human could live. I can't cover that up anymore. It doesn't matter. However brutal it is, I'll do anything. You're going down. With our next choice, we'll deal a final blow. Yeah, that's all we can do. We shall avenge the dummies here and now. We'll save Gin. We'll make you apologize to everyone. I don't want to lose this guy, Meow. Oh, really? I do hope you can. We'll do it. Let's begin our final discussion. We need a final discussion for this? Okay. There's one thing to wonder about. Whether or not we target the remaining number 1 coffin. What do you mean, Meow? There's clearly no other option, Meow. I mean, there's only 2 glowing coffins left, Woof. And one has a hint, Meow. If I'm the blue number 8 coffin, you already have the answer, Meow. No, we don't. If we look at it plainly, Midori really must be the number 9 coffin. Why is Midori so full of confidence? It's like he's not expecting to lose. Are you not curious about why Midori chose Anzu's coffin? Listen, we can't accept a loss. We've got the dummy's regrets on our backs. Hey, shouldn't we be thinking about what side Meister is on, Meow? If you look at it plainly, Midori really must be, yep. By all means, we should have the answer. But something does seem strange. If Midori planned ahead to this extent, we stand no chance. Just how deeply did he consider? Kana, calm down. Has our opponent made any kind of mistake? Like a careless statement, for instance. A careless statement. The dummies were created to kill us, but that don't matter none. Kurumada, Hinako, Hayasaka, and Anzu. They were all our allies in the end. We gotta show them the weight of that. Kyutaro. Are you not curious about why Midori chose Anzu's coffin? To Midori, indeed, choosing any of them would have been fine. But of all things, he chose Anzu's. There's surely a great significance to it. Alice, what would the reason be? You're asking me? Like, give me a sec. No doubt it's because Anzu's coffin was the only one who we knew the contents of from the start. True, Anzu's coffin is the only one like that. I don't think we should trust him, Woof. He's just acting impartial, but really he's on Seaweed Head's side, Woof. And Shorty, too. I don't want to suspect her, but maybe she was with the bad guys, Meow. Again. I mean, it has to be, right? Shorty must have worked with Seaweed Head, or she couldn't have blended in as a fake, Meow. He has a point. Both Meister and Hinako are on Midori's side, but maybe she just didn't know she was a doll. I mean, she wasn't a doll. There may be traces of them preparing things for this banquet. Why is Midori so full of confidence? Midori was shaken when he brought up the consent form, right, Sarah? And yet now, he's calm. That must be because he isn't going to die if we pick the number 9 coffin. He's lying about not fearing death. He just has a guarantee he won't lose. A guarantee he won't lose. Right, guarantee he won't lose. Oops. Because we kind of just assumed that they would be painted, right? I mean, like, a new coffin would be painted on, but what if one of them wasn't painted on? And that's why there was a difference and we could pick between left or right. I don't know. My assumption is that he isn't in any of these. Because the game likes to fuck with you like that. Muscle Gorilla, don't be fooled, Meow. Well, what is it, Gin? You say that they were all allies, but Shorty might have been an enemy, Meow. Yes, so, but even Hinako was killed. I want to believe in her too, but will we find the answer that way, Wolf? Can we really win? Sorry, let me think this over. Seems Kitora reworked his statement. It's true, Hinako might have been our enemy. But if that's the case, why did Hinako get killed? I just ain't sure. What was Hinako trying to say in her last moments? I'm pathetic, not being able to remember. I can't remember. Then maybe I should use that again. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Memory machine go, eh? I'm starting to remember now. Alright, let's think about any statements that seemed curious like before. What's this shaking? You're kidding, right? No way, why me? Saying this can't before she died. Maybe she was gonna say like this can't be happening. No. Seems she couldn't believe what was happening to her. Cause in her picture she had her lying her father in sight. Something up with her coffin. No. Maybe she was trying to say something else. Maybe we could add that. Before she died, maybe she was gonna say this can't be happening. Careless statement. Maybe this. What did you just say? I said this can't... this might sound strange, but maybe Hinako didn't mean to say this can't be happening, but rather this coffin. Coffin, you say? Yes, Hinako was working with Midori. Maybe her coffin wasn't planned to be selected. And yet it was. She was betrayed. What does this mean? The reason she thought she couldn't be selected, do you know it, Sarah? Because... it wasn't an ongoing one, was it? It wasn't. It was marked somehow, something special that only Midori could see. Midori's in the coffin. Wait, she was told the number of her coffin, but she wouldn't have noticed when the hint was used when she got really angry, blah blah blah. The reason she thought she couldn't be selected, fuck, so it was a non-glowing coffin. Because it was a non-glowing coffin, that would take her out in the selection from the start. But Hinako's coffin was glowing, was it not? Huh? Then the idea is wrong. Is it wrong? Because Sarah. Hinako had hot cocoa, right? Yeah, she spilled it on Cotton Candy's coffin, Meow. What if the reason Hinako had that hot cocoa was to pour it in her own coffin? And she poured it on Cotton Candy's coffin to help cover it up. Yeah, she carried out her plan in the confusion. If this is true... Meister, tell me something. What is it? While this device was being set up, was it possible to trade coffins? Well now, I suppose you could. Say what? I locked them when starting, yes? Until then, everyone could do as they wished. Then maybe... the incident happened just before the banquet began. While all the coffins were buried underground. Eh? At that time, Midori came out of his new coffin and called Hinako to trade coffins with her. Would you stop messing with me? What an outrageous trick! Why did Hinako make the trade? I'm sure she didn't necessarily know everything about how it worked, and she didn't even consider that she would actually be betrayed. Well, how about it, Midori? This trade thing wasn't in your plan, right? At first you wanted to simply enjoy the game, but you started to fear you'd die, so you called Hinako and swapped with her. So what? You're acting all proud like you won. But what does knowing that do for you? You swapped with Hinako, so you must be in the non-glowing coffin. There's 3 of those, right? Just take a look. You have to pick me from among the 3 non-glowing coffins. And you have no more clues. That can't be. Oh yes, you could use your last hint. Whatever you pick, it'll just be red. What? Go ahead and discuss it all you like. That's exactly what I intend to do. Let me wrap my head around this, give me a sec. I don't fucking know, I'll probably get smarter if I rewatch this. Guys, don't just be silent. Well, from what we worked out, Midori is in one of the 3 glowing coffins. Midori should be in that coffin that Hinako was originally in. Keiji's coffin is also in one of the unglowing coffins, isn't it? I think we have to use our hint, Meow. We can be sure of that, can't we? But to think we've come this far not knowing whether Keiji is in there. We just gotta choose 1 and 3. But how can we tell them apart anymore? There must be something, like it's a little cocoa color, say. I've been observing them the whole time and no. Seaweed head's a liar, Meow. It's not guaranteed it'll be red, Meow. That's true, there's Keiji's coffin. Yeah. I don't want to think about it, but if Keiji's really in there after being executed, it'll show blue, or it could be yellow for vacant. Midori isn't considering that at all. Why is that? Because Keiji hid it from them, right? They specifically made it to hide it from him. And that's the only thing, and if that's only going to come up red, like Midori says, it'll be 1 and 3. And since Gin's coffin is already known, if we miss Gin's life really is forfeit this time. You just have to try, Meow. Gin, I'm ready, Wolf. I'll be okay, whatever the result is. I want us to stand against us together, Meow. Gin. Alright. Got it. I'm prepared too. I'll use the hint of non-glowing coffin. Okay. So I was technically right in the start, even though I had the wrong logic that it would be one of the non-glowing ones. So we wasted our time narrowing it down to the glowing ones, in other words, but it's fine. I'm gonna go with the lone one, because that didn't fuck me over before. I summon my resolve. Press the lamp. It lit up blue. It really came up blue, Meow. Blue means human. Then it's not Seaweed Head, Meow. It's Mr. Policeman's coffin. No way, Meow. So Mr. Policeman really was executed then, Wolf. Keiji. That's wrong. Keiji escaped. If he escaped, what does this blue mean? What is inside? I don't know. I don't know, but Keiji has done something for us. He's probably in there, though. 2 coffins left, Midori. Sarah. Now it's 1 and 2. I don't think there's any more we can figure out from discussion. We just have to choose one. I believe we'll win. This time I'll defeat you, Midori. Alright. We're gonna go with 4. 4 is my favorite number. Let's save. 4. I've decided. The rare person inside here is either Midori or Ranmaru. If I miss, Gin will die. Ranmaru's already dead, so it doesn't fucking matter. Even knowing I have no choice but to press it. Please give me courage. Good luck, Big Sis Sarah. I believe in you, Meow. I selected the coffin. Oh, well, is it the right one? Fuck. I have a bad feeling. There's no response. What happened? Is it over? No, the result is... Too bad you hit Ranmaru. Who's not even in there, because he's already dead! How could my favorite number fail me? Maybe I shouldn't have picked 4 because I forgot 4 was a bad number in Japan. Yeah. Well, I guess now we'll know what happens if we pick the wrong one. She goes crazy. It's all over. I couldn't protect Gin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I can't save anyone. You can't give up, Sarah. What's up? A voice. No, it's just an illusion. Besides, even if you tell me not to give up, it's clear which coffin Gin is in. It ain't like you think, Sarah. Have to pick. Midori? Damn it, what's going on? The number 7 coffin should show red, right? Now he's confused. He has no idea. Didn't Keiji escape? He must have put that in there instead. Seems it was effective. Our final trick. Kyutaro, what did you do? When you decide that was Keiji's coffin, then are you saying it's Gin's coffin? No way, during the final coffin check, do you do something with Gin's coffin? That's inconceivable. Then go ahead and pick the one you believe in. Did he put the head in there? What the fuck? What's going on? There's so much I don't understand. Even still, Midori is backed into a corner. I'll give you the explanation later. This is the final trap me, Mai, and Keiji put together. If you let him think calmly, Midori might notice what's up too. You gotta thoroughly corner him. Refute his ideas and break his brain. Mind break. Oh, I do not like that blink. I have to pick the statements of Midori that seems the most refutable. Make him unable to think this over properly. There's no way Keiji's inside. Gin being inside is even more unthinkable. I don't fucking know! Maybe this one. No way Keiji's inside. Why are you able to say that? We saw the cremation system being activated. Shouldn't be the most natural for you to think that Keiji's inside. Foolish. It must have been a deception. Keiji escaped from the coffin. Diamonds and 6 dummies. It's wrong, Midori. Hinoko's video showed the death of the real Hinako, someone separate from the dummies Hinako. Be quiet. What do these details matter now? What's important is the coffin control system functioned properly, because the victim videos were set to play as a reward for activating it. What about that as a reward? At any rate, the real question is Keiji's actions afterwards. At Shin-ei, I was only in the control room in floor 5. There's no way Keiji would have talked to him while he was stuck in floor 4. Then he heard it from Maple, that settles it. Having learned about the banquet, Keiji began his scheme to ensnare me. If he put something else in the coffin, he could just use my doll in place of a corpse. The coffin's identity contents. The type of color all told. The doll of you, Midori. Where would we acquire something like that? You didn't see it, but there's one but one was on that floor. What the? I'm afraid you didn't blame your deficient searching efforts on me. Don't respond to that. Conservative of the type of color, that's the first I'm hearing this, right? Because it's the first time telling you. After all, both humans and dolls would be reduced to cinders by the cremation system, right? So only things that can withstand the heat would remain in the coffin. Namely the collar. What? And Keiji must have thought like so. Keiji figured he'd make use of a certain color. My color, which was in the control room. Not even realizing that's just what I wanted him to do. It's red. He used your color, Midori. That's impossible. Your color would show the same thing as the dummies. Red. But what actually came up was blue. How do you intend to explain that contradiction? Why, you're being so annoying right now. I don't know, so I'm thinking about it. And you're getting in the way. Midori, there's only one answer that makes sense. Well, what? It's simple. Your reasoning has all been way off the mark. Somehow we got through that. I did it. I refuted them all. From the beginning, Midori has been thinking the coffin didn't contain Keiji, but rather his color from the control room. So he was convinced it would be red. You're saying it's all wrong. Then who's in there? Is it Keiji? It definitely can't be Gin. Gin that above all would be impossible. Yes, I'm certain. You have no allies to support you when you're faced with a dilemma. Because you killed them all yourself. You killed all your allies. You have no friends, Midori! Now choose. Decide your fate, Midori. Alright, I'll choose. Meister, the coffin I'm picking is... his own coffin. He's gonna suicide. I see this one. Meister's looked at the coffin. Now, will it be the right one? Big Sis Sarah. I'm scared. No blood, though. What's so funny, Meow? I hate you, Wolf. Gin. I hate you. I see, I'm so glad. Gin. Thank goodness, Gin. What about Mr. Policeman, Meow? Eh? The blue coffin that isn't mine. It's Mr. Policeman's coffin, right? Was he inside, Meow? Keiji's in there. I see. If he didn't use Midori's collar, I can only imagine he's inside. But Didn't he escape? Don't tell me. After he escaped, he went back in. While I was passed out. Silent the whole time. So as to deceive Midori. What? The beginning of the game? You did good, Sarah. KG. Where'd he come from? Long time no see, everybody. KG Shinogi? Hold on, why are you simply here? You survived. Sorry about that, took some time getting here. Are you the real deal? Might be a ghost, wanna check? KG. Yep, I'm real. It's a long story, but basically, Ranmaru locked me in the charging room. Why, Wolf? You should've told us sooner, Meow. Sorry. I worried you, huh? You did good too, Sgin. Yeah. If you'd come sooner, we'd be... I've been listening to things unfold over the transceiver, but me being here wouldn't have helped anything. Now we can talk later. Do what you need to do, Sarah. Defeat Midori. A rule violation. I finally realized just now. You used it. Mishima's collar. Where'd he... Okay. Mishima's head, which Miley failed to collect. His collar was still in the severed head. Alright, that happened. We still haven't found that collar. So you're the one who had it, KG. And you put it in that coffin. And? That's foul play. Using a missing collar from another floor isn't a valid part of the game. It's against the rules. Mishima's collar is a rule violation. Clear foul play. You, at least in your last moments, honestly accept defeat. No, Midori's right. Mishima's collar is an illegal item that was never meant to be used. To dodge execution with it, now that's unfair. Rule breakers will be executed. Then, the rule breaker who put the collar in the coffin, that'd be KG. What nonsense is that? That can't be, surely. Even after he survived and we reunited, he'll be executed for breaking the rules. We remain undaunted. So you were prepared for this. How disappointing. Even though there's a way you could be saved. I'm not interested in a finished game, you see. Once I win, I cease to care about who played dirty. Don't listen to him, Sarah. I promise you, if I win, I won't expose your transgression and won't punish you. Choose Gin, Sarah. Don't listen to a word he says. I'm saying that if you pick Gin, I'll let KG go, Sarah. Nah. This is the last choice. Really, truly the last. Sorry, KG, you gotta go. Nothing personal. So it wasn't that one. Let me just, like, make sure, right? Okay, let's save. We've gone through so many of these. It's not that. That. I want to see what happens if I pick Gin, but I also don't want to, so... Midori is in 5, Gin is in 8. Should I choose 5? I saved. It's fine. Once I push it, it'll all end. I'll save Gin, defeat Midori. And KG will... It's alright, Sarah. KG. My hands tremble, but with the last of my strength, I selected the coffin. Oh my, will it be the right one? Well, rip to you! Don't screw with me, Sarah. I gave you a compromise and yet you should have given this up. To think death would be so terrifying. It's over. We won. Well done, you hit Midori. With this, a challenging team wins. However, it seems you need to pay the price. No. Protect KG Shinogi. It won't let you do that. Rule violations will be punished. If you resist, we'll take you all out, got it? I still won't move aside. I won't let you kill any more of my allies. Oh. Ain't no need, Sarah. What are you talking about? I'll tell you everything. What? Huh? Excuse me? Sorry for fooling this whole time. This is what I really am. What do you mean? I don't get what's going on at all. Wasn't he bleeding earlier? I ain't the real cute- What the- I'm a doll sapling prepared. A doll? So cute- A doll? KG, you look bewildered yourself. Honestly, yeah. Because I just did what he expected I'd do. I put Midori's collar in the coffin. Right. After we put the collar in, we split up to act separately. KG went to floor 5 and we went to the cemetery. Why did you go back there? The truth is, I was at my limit. My stab wound was even deeper than I thought. You can't, Kyutaro. Get up, we're going to meet with Sarah and the others, right? If you stay here, won't you get burnt to death? I'm sorry. Seems it's too late for me. Is that what Saflin told you? I don't want this, it's because of me. Don't cry. There's no time. What you need to do is... I won't do it alone. Without you, Kyutaro. You won't be alone. I got a doll. Saflin will help you. If you can just get the ID card, use the AI receiver with my doll. But then what about you? Are you planning to die here without anyone even knowing? It'll be the ultimate camouflage. That's ridiculous, please. Now get going, Mai. It can't be. Then inside coffin number 7 was... the real Kyutaro. Yeah. No. Kyutaro, Again, Mai, you got out? Muscle Gorilla, so he already... I'm sorry. I'm guessing he was burned in the coffin then. I'm not sure to be sad about this because he's technically still alive. I don't know why. We were gonna get home together. Don't cry now. Again, you're a big boy, right? Sarah Kana. You gotta protect him, right? Stick with your allies. Muscle Gorilla, he was all alone. We couldn't even talk. I couldn't tell him anything, No, he knew. I may just be a copy, but even now I feel like I'd be willing to die for you. What are you saying? You can't. My good fortune was my heart being weak. To tell the truth, I wavered lots of times. I even thought about abandoning everybody. Fuck. Even so, I couldn't. It wasn't kindness or anything, it just yielded. That part of me that wanted to survive even if it meant killing someone else. So I'm happy that I could come to your aid. Wait, he's dying already? Muscle Gorilla? What's wrong, Muscle Gorilla, Mr. Kyutaro? Thanks, Skin. Mr. Kyutaro. Okay, he's dead. That's so sad. And it's over. All the dolls have run out of battery. Next will be your final game. The winner will be decided. No, it won't. We'll escape. We won't do as you expect us to do. Well, now I look forward to that. Genebushi. What, meow? Keiji Shinogi. Kanakizuchi. Yes? Alice Yabusame. And Sarah Chidoan. The 5 of you will have a final match. Until then, give it some careful thought. The ways in which you might outwit each other. How awful. It's just me left of all people. My. I wonder if that could have been different, because... So, in the end, only one dummy would have stayed with us. Or maybe we would have ended up with her anyway, either way. I don't know. I still want to live. I owe this life to Kyutaro and all of you. We'll surely bring you back. Thank you. Sarah. Just wait for us. Oh! I'm so sad, but so confused at the same time. My feelings are confused. This is as far as the story currently goes. Save your progress? Sure, it doesn't matter anyway. Thank you for playing this far. Oh, that's so sad. But now I have to go back and do the other variations. So, I'll probably get to that at some point. Depending on how I decide to edit this.